It's 12th of April today, 2025. Man to Man Talk series episode number 11, I guess. I almost all the time I uh, tell the wrong numbers. I've noticed that. But yep, this is probably 11th video. Today I don't have anything much in particular like on a topic to talk. Probably I will just uh, like write the title something like stupid in today's video. But I just wanted to come here to have the consistency. um, Maybe you can hear it in my voice. I am a little sick right now. I am going through some cold and cough, and so please don't mind if I keep coughing in between. uh, it's just been another week in this journey. It's literally been just another week. I've come to realize, I've come to the point in this journey that I've realized that the progress doesn't looks every day with the same glory. You don't wake up every day, keep working at a goal and in your journey, and you every day you strive to some point, like a checkpoint, like wow, I got to another checkpoint, I got to another checkpoint. It doesn't work like that. I have realized that. So I don't worry about having that feeling inside of me that I took another step today. Like by my hard work and by my consistency, my process, my to-do list, I know that I took another step. But if I don't feel like the amazing feeling that wow, I gained something very valuable today in my journey, I don't care about that anymore, because I have understood that it doesn't feel like that every single day. The times when you feel like nothing's working and you're not able to figure it out, you feel like you're not moving forward, that's what hard feels like, man. That's just what hard feels like. And that is why so many people, in fact, yeah, so many people, like 99% of people, 95% of people don't even get on this journey. And the 5% that do, 4% out of them don't make it, and only 1% make it. That is why it's called the top 1%. This week I just have put more and more emphasis on how can I take my trading forward, and I have put more and more emphasis on, maybe you guys can hear it, just a plane going. This week I have put just more and more emphasis on whether I like on tracking my progress in this journey through how much effort I am putting and how much I am taking steps forward in the micro instead of in the macro. Because I have understood that if you just keep tracking your progress from, like, maybe in trading I want to make money right now, I'm very desperate to make money, uh, to be able to meet basic needs and to make ends meet. But I have realized that if I just track my progress from how much money I made this week, from how much money I made in the month, and so on, it's just gonna stay unfulfilling for always, and it's gonna just keep me in the cycle of despair forever. So I've started tracking more of my progress through how much steps I have been taking in trading. I have realized that a big theme that it's not a the money is not made by the winning trades and by the trades that you win. The money in trading is made by the execution of a process. Like, you have a trading plan, and we all know that in trading, like, if you don't know this, you are very far behind in the journey. But if you have realized this now, and if you have learned it, which I learned it long ago and I accepted it long ago, that you are not gonna win every trade, or you are not gonna win like a 90% strike rate that so many fake influencers try to claim. that their course, so-called course, provides. um, but I've realized that uh, probably 50-60% of trades will only work. And so I have realized that you don't make the money by the winning trades, you make the money by execution of a process of this trading plan. Because, and like, even on the your emotions, my emotions should stay the same level on my winning days as well as on my losing days. Because it doesn't matter if I won today or not, it what matters is the total sample of like 100 trades or 200 trades. And when I execute that process, that's how I make money. Because, like, even if I am playing with a 3 to 1 risk reward ratio, I'm gonna make $300. The next day I lose 100, the next day I lose 100 more. Now I'm at $100 plus, and I win another $300. I am at $400. I take $100 minus a lost day, then I grow another $300, and that's how you make money. In trading, it's not a linear curve um, towards making money. It's what do we call that? I forgot its name, but it's a curve in which you first go below the baseline, or maybe you just start slow curve and the curve becomes exponential. So I've realized that, so I anymore don't track my trading progress through that. And I am at the point of in my trading part that I don't really execute my trading my trades right now, because I've just been in the process of finally being able to know that you have to build a trading plan, and how that I have to build a trading plan. I finally realized and got to know that, which I was very stuck in, because I knew a lot of things, but I found that I couldn't act on any of it. But now I have finally been able to build a plan that allows me to act and take trades. So this week I just made my trading plans more and more. I refined it more and more with all the knowledge that I have, and I back tested it a lot from the in the coming weeks, and probably for a whole month I will be forward testing it. Because I'm now just more focusing on the micro. For so long, the one thing, like, wow, I thought this was just gonna be a raw talk, but even this video is gonna have value in it. For so long I realized one thing, that in the gym, when I go to the gym, um, I feel very motivated, and I feel like I am making progress. A part of that is because from almost day one, you might not see your physique as a sebum physique, sebum level physique, but at least you are gonna see some pumps and gains, and that obviously contributes. While in trading, it's a lot of years of losses or break evens like mine, and then you finally make money. So of course that's the big thing, that you don't see progress. But apart from that, in gym I never ever had an ideal that I want to be like, or for myself that I want to have this kind of physique. Obviously I had a rough image, like, of what type of physique I want to achieve, and what weight I want to achieve, and all that, the aesthetics I want to achieve, the size, the shape, everything. I had a rough idea of that, but I didn't think of it every time I went to the gym, or every time I had to go to the gym. I always focused in the micro on executing. Like, if I'm taking an inclined dumbbell press, I focus more on how can I perfect the form of this inclined dumbbell press more. How can I feel more pump on this exercise? How can I make the form even better on this exercise? What is the more right number of reps for this? What is the more right number of sets for this? What is the more right weight for this? So I always only focused on the micro, and in the end, for I have been doing gym for 2 years, and I have developed quite a good physique. Not very great, and I'm still not satisfied. I'm still just warming up, I'd like to say. But I made a lot of progress in that. And in trading, keep I always just kept thinking about where I want to be, the trader I want to be, how much money I want to be, and what type of life I will be able to get from that money, and all that. And I just stayed on the macro part of it. In the gym, I had the macro in my mind, but I focused and worked in the micro. But in trading, I always had my mind in the macro and even worked in the macro. I didn't work a lot in the micro. So I've made this mindset shift that now I do sometimes visualize still uh, the life I will be able to give everyone around me and the life I will be able to have for myself. But I focus more on the micro instead of focusing on the money, on the profits from trading and having a $10,000 or $1 million trading account. I focus more on how can I get a better edge, how can I get a better bias finding system for my day trading, how can I um, take better setups, and how can I take better entries and all that thing. So I'm focusing more and more on that because I know if I focus on making my trading process better and executing a better trading process, I will eventually make money off of it when I execute a profitable, a nicely back tested and refined trading plan. The money is the byproduct of it. I have understood that. um, that's just it. This week, this is all. I've found myself in a state of, I feel more and more of the drive and the fire inside of me that I have to fucking do this. Even the things that didn't bother me before about my life, the way it is, it has started to bother me, and I'm creating more and more pain for myself. Maybe people will say that comparison is the thief of joy, but I don't care about that. I do compare myself with the elite class men that are so far ahead of me. uh, and I just compare them and I feel the pain of how far behind I am. And that is the way I just keep myself going on and on and on every single day. Today I was sick. um, this roof that I'm sitting on right now is like 2 floors above, and I had to climb the stairs up here, and my body was fully aching from the sickness, but I still came up here and I'm still doing my work. And because I compare myself to the with the people that are so much far ahead in this journey from me. If I want, I can compare myself from the girls and boys. That's what we will say, not men and women. They are our children right now. The boys and girls around me that are just spending time partying and going to college and living off their parents money, being dependent on for every single thing. If I would have to compare myself to them, I am in a better situation. But I don't compare myself to them because that's not where I want to be anymore. And I compare myself to the men who are where I want to be. And that way I feel this pain inside of me. I You guys live life trying to suppress the pain, trying to make the pain even lesser, and that's how you lose the drive inside of yourself. Every day I look at my circumstances, I look at my surroundings, I feel pain more and more because I saw that so many people are living so much better life and have so much better life to give to their family, to their loved ones. And I just ask myself, what did I do wrong that I don't deserve that? What have I done wrong to anyone or anything that I don't deserve that? Why do I have to be someone that has to live an average life? There are so many people who wants to live an average life, so they can do it. But why do I have to do it when I don't even want it? So I just keep moving forward with that drive, and I have totally recovered from all my past breakups in the relationships, the friendships that I have lost because I have accepted that it's a sacrifice that I had to make. In the relationship part, the first woman left me, losing interest. The second woman cheated on me. So I didn't leave them, they left me. I don't care. Still, I would say God bless them and give them a happy life. That's it. Um, I don't want bad for anyone. I do feel anger sometimes for what happened, but I have shifted my mind to, like, what does it matter with my life anymore? They are on their own paths of life. I am on my path of life, so they can do whatever they want. If they turn out to be a good person, and maybe I was wrong, and at some point Maybe the cheater woman becomes the right woman. She understands what she did wrong. I really pray God gives her the best life, even though I'm not gonna come back with her anymore. So just God give her a good life, and so do to me because I didn't do anything wrong to anyone so far. Um, I just want to keep living this life. I've got myself out of that rut anymore. I'm not in that rut anymore. I've got myself out of the cycle of despair, and all I have my focus on is how I can be the best version of myself. How can I give the best life to my family? I feel this urgency, this to accomplish what I have set out to accomplish for myself. I have this like overwhelming desire and drive and urge to conquer everything, and I just feel so much that all of this pain, money won't solve my problem. Money would have still kept me low in life and unfulfilled. But I have been working on having money as well on my self development. I've changed my thought process. I've changed my inner self. I've built discipline inside of myself. I've built consistency. So I have been building a feeling of fulfillment inside of myself so that I can stay with my own self, because if you can't stay with yourself, that's the only one person that you were born with, when you that you came with when you were born, and that you're gonna go when you die. So I have learned to be comfortable in my own skin. People come and go in my life. I don't care much. Whoever wants to stay, I let them. Who doesn't, I don't force them to stay anymore. And yep, that's it, man. I just have more and more drive and desire of winning and just fulfilling my goal. I searched this week. I got to know that there's a trader, Sir David Ryan. Um, I'm saying him sir because I totally respect him for what he has done, and he has become a 3 times US investing champion, and my goal is to beat it now. I will set the standard for US investing championship. 4 times US investing champion Chris Chopra. That's got one of that's what is going to get screamed out. Um, I'm just gonna see this journey through to the end. You guys might feel like I am so quiet and speaking so calmly, so I don't have the drive and fire. I'm just trying to fucking control it inside of myself, because if I start, I would be probably screaming right now. So I'm just trying to contain it. And as a trader, I've learned that I need to control my emotions a lot, and both in trading and in real life, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. I will take the 4 times US investing champion title. I will set the fucking standard for US investing championship. I will do it all. I don't care what I have to sacrifice in life anymore. Even if after losing the 2 relationships that I have had, and I still get in another relationship, and if I have to sacrifice it, no matter how much I want to keep it, I will sacrifice it if it comes in my way, of my journey and all. If it comes my way, of my goals, I will sacrifice it no matter what, because I will put any sacrifice on the line, whether it is of myself, or is it of any relation that I have, or any desire that I have. I will put all the sacrifices on the line to achieve the 4 times US investing champion Chris Chopra title. I will do whatever it takes, man. One day people are gonna come back to this video. It's just a silent, such a raw talk, and one day people will come back to this video and see how the journey has really been, because I have saw that in trading there's not much competition, and there's not much like the championships and glories. The US investing championship is so dull, man. It's just people on the people's names with their percentage return written on the website. it's not a much of a glory. Like, it's not celebrated as Mr. Olympia, or it's not celebrated as at any sports, anything like that. So I have in my mind another goal, but that's not much of a goal. That's something I want to do. That I want to build a championship with enough recognition and enough glory for trading, because I believe that trading takes so, like, I totally respect all the sports. I totally respect all the hard work it takes to excel in a sport. It takes to excel in bodybuilding, but I believe that trading too takes a lot of your mental peace, of your physical being, of your mental health, everything. It like totally takes out everything out of you. Even in bodybuilding, it's a mental pressure to not eat your desired food, and all the time 365 days track every single bite that you take in, and take what is required and not take what is not required. And that's a lot of mental pressure too. The workouts are very grueling, but you still have a lot of time on your hands to sleep, especially that bodybuilding requires a lot of recovery from sleep. So you have a lot of time to sleep. You still can have some friends. Maybe you have to sacrifice some dumb friends that don't push you, but you still can have a lot of friends. You can have relationships, all that. In sport also, it takes a lot out of you. But if in trading it's not more than them, it's almost similar. And trading doesn't get enough recognition, man, for what people have to do. Because me being in this journey on my own, I have realized that it takes a lot out of you, especially when you come from a situation like I am. So I'm gonna build something good for recognition for trading, given the fact that trading um, has been getting more and more popular every single day as we move forward in this world. Those are just my goals that I want to have. I want to give the best life to my family. People are gonna come back one day to these videos and be like, this is how the journey looks, and this is how the journey looked for this guy, for the 4 times US investing champion. This is how the journey looks. And right now, sitting with my $600 trading account and saying that I will become the 4 times US investing champion, people will feel like I'm such a fool. And even I myself sometimes have in my mind, like, in my mind I have 100% guarantee that I will achieve those goals, but I still don't have a crystal ball that I've seen make it. So I still feel sometimes like, man, is it really even possible? Like, 4 times US investing champion, and you barely have a $600 trading account now. But that's what is going to make a very great story, and that's why I make these videos, to document my journey and to make a great story, not just to earn glory and fame and all that, but to set an example, to set a standard for everyone, that how this trading journey is, how it looks and all that. So the video is already 23 minutes long, and there's not much to talk about in this video today. I'm just gonna wrap this up today. My trading account has been taxed for the last year and is now at roughly $565. This week I'm expecting a good $200 to $400, somewhat of an airdrop, crypto airdrop. So maybe when that comes in the next week, in the next week Man to Man Talk series episode, I will update how much trading account I have. But I'm expecting it to get back to around 750 to somewhat of a $900 trading account again. And from there I'm going to move forward from step by step. I don't care whatever I have to lose, whatever I have to give up on, what I have to sacrifice, but I will make it. I will see this journey through, and either I win or I die trying. That's the mental thing. I'm going to go all the way. Yep. So $565 of a trading account, and that's my biggest goal for this year. That's why I only talk about that. I have 4 or 5 more other goals that I will talk about in some later video. So yep, stay strong, man. Stay strong. Be joyful. Keep pushing harder. Live a purpose driven life. live a goal oriented life, work hard for your goals every single day, keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, push even fucking harder. Be a fucking man, be a fucking man, guys.